Hello, welcome to the Fantastic Cat Blacksmith. I am Zan, owner of this establishment. How can I? You know that's mighty rude, my friend. I am a tabaxi. You're just as bad as that man from a month ago. He screamed Khajiit at me, you know. I still don't know what that is. Information. That's going to cost a few. Oh. Who's it you're looking for, friend? Adventurers. I think I know who you mean, friend. Come to the back and let me tell you about some of my adventuring friends before the wife returns.
Hello all, welcome to RPGs Like to Party. This is a place where people come together to play tabletop RPGs. My name is Noah, or Nose, as some people may call me from Twitch, and I shall be your Dungeon Master tonight. Before we start, we have the odd one or two notes to say. Number one, for all you hardcore players, a lot of this is home/house ruled. It's all about having a good time and sometimes throw in the fuck it rule. But I still hope that you enjoy. Number two is this is the campaign Horde of the Dragon Queen. I have noticed while going through it that it is very railroady, so I've kind of changed and mixed some things up in it. But I still hope that you absolutely enjoy. Now we have our players here, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their characters. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Zephyr TM, but otherwise just Zephyr for future reference. For this D&D campaign, I am playing the musical wonder that is Robin Oakapple, the half-elf bard. So who is he? Robin is an only child that grew up poor, but happy enough. While his parents encouraged his natural-born skills at first when he was young, they disapproved of his growing desire to leave and see the world, instead hoping that he would stay with them to work on the land. He couldn't face that kind of life, and so ran away with his lute in the dead of night when he turned 18. After his flight from home, he used his natural musical and poetic skills to earn enough coin to get passage from one place to another. He learned, through sheer observation and then trial and error, both magic and card scams to make a little bit of extra money on the side. Robin's guilt over his abandonment of his family leads him to try and be a good person as much as possible, loving to entertain all comers who ask him to do so. This doesn't mean he's a complete paragon of virtue though, and is willing to use slightly less legal tricks he learnt to get ahead in times of need. So, will Robin Oakapple find peace of mind for what he has done? Will he ever return home and face the consequences of his actions? And will he help tell one of the greatest adventures of all time? Who knows? But enjoy.
Hello, my name's Jason Double Jesus Fernandez. I'll be playing Jimsom Clover, a grizzled ex-investigator for the Waterdeep City Watch. He's a human rogue. During his last assignment, he witnessed a ritualistic sacrifice. This caused him to make a prayer, and that catastrophically stopped that sacrifice. He was struck by infernal power, and since then has felt some adverse side effects to that. He wears a long, dark gray trench coat, common fare for the investigators of the Watch, faded from age, as well as a dark hat. Good looking, not overly so, well kept, but not overly so again. And you can find me on twitch.tv/doublejesus.
Hello, I'm Asaf, and I play Miraven the Armare, also known as Miraven the Austere. Miraven is an elven fighter and the self-titled true agent of House Aramare. House Aramare are ancient and powerful, encompassing much more than they let on. They are also one of few who stayed in Faerun after the retreat, making them one of the major houses of Faerun's elves. This house, which is one of few, is part of an otherwise secret elven society. What that means is that it's almost exclusively elves who know of its existence. Miraven stands taller than most elves, their face expresses youth, and their skin is tanned from decades of traveling. Their eyes are green as jades, and hair long, brown, and unkempt. Miraven was destined from youth to claim a position of quiet renown in House Aramare, one that their parents and so on and so forth have held for millennium and more. A century of being molded to fit that role is what gave Miraven their trade. mastering the instruments of music and war. To the displeasure of the house, Miraven was not keen to stay in the shadows. Their ambition and passion for freedom had pushed them to act intentionally foul as to not be granted that destined prestigious seat of power. That said, they did not renounce their ties to the house, but rather wished to partake and act within it as they so pleased. This led Miraven to take House Aramer to places they never were before, providing himself a new status of prestige, bearing the title True Agent of House Aramer. However, Miraven stands torn between their personal desires and the demands of the house. This makes their natural talents clash with the choices they made and the skills the house prefers to embody being left neglected. Thank you very much for listening to the introduction to my character, and I look forward to playing the game together with you all.
Hey, my name is Casey, also known as Fangirl Life. My character is Esme, but her nickname is the Promiscuous Priestess. She is a half-elf paladin, and her backstory is she's abandoned as a baby at the Church of Sune. She was immediately taken in by the women of the church and raised to be a protector and devout member of the church, maybe even a priestess one day. At the ripe old age of 19, she is training to be a priestess but loves the thrill of fighting. But any good member of the Church of Sune, she prioritizes beauty. She keeps her hair neat, she's always in makeup, she's hot. But this sheltered life has also made her naive and trusting. She loves the attention she gets and shows the love that Sune shows her. Getting a kiss or more from Esme is common, but also a blessing.
And there we have all but one of our characters. Esme had a little bit of a mic issue there, but it will be absolutely sorted for the first episode of the campaign, which will hopefully running within the next 2 weeks. That will be streamed on Double Jesus's Twitch, which you heard just after he explained his character, and also on mine on twitch.tv/Noseberry1060. Noseberry spelled as in Noesberry, then 1060. I hope you enjoyed our characters, and we hope to hear from you soon. I will post an update of when we are going to stream it, and also it'll probably take about 3 days for the first episode to be uploaded because I'd want to play with the audio. But hope you enjoyed the characters. I'm really excited about this, and so is everyone else, and we plan to just have a fucking blast with it. Just another quick precaution little thing to say is that this is my first time DMing a Dungeons & Dragons game, so there's going to be a few mistakes. Anything that you guys notice or think would do better, absolutely email us on rpgslikeToParty@hotmail.com, maybe with the subject D&D or something along them lines. If you can, rate and comment on something that you've downloaded the podcast on, like iTunes or something, that would be much appreciated, and we hope to hear and everything from you soon. Much love, have an awesome day, catch you next time.